We starting this tier list. Keep in mind, this tier list is based off of my opinion. And I am basing my opinion off of 3 things. How much I like the character, the impact they had on the show, and just my overall feel of them, you know? What they did in the show, did I like it? The way they were written and everything like that. All right. Now, again, my tier list. If you don't agree with it, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? All right, chat. Let's get it started with Robert. Now, Qyburn with the gifted sub to Damien. Appreciate you, Qyburn. Now, I will say, Robert, fuck with him. Latini. Come on, mama. Robert, I fuck with him. Dude had obviously a big impact on the story. Wasn't around for that long. Wasn't one of my favorite characters in the show necessarily. But quite frankly, I would probably put him... Again, he wasn't in the show like crazy long. He died in what, like episode 7? Something like that. I liked his character when he was around, but I know he technically had a huge impact on the show because he started the war, right? You know, over Lyanne and whatever. But I'd probably throw him in B tier, personally. I don't think I could put him above A because, like, he wasn't around for long enough. And not only that, I just didn't get to know his character that much in 7 episodes, but I put him in B tier, personally. Sansa! Chat, we just had this discussion. Now, bro, her character, dude... Her character, okay, we're gonna pause the music because holy shit. Her character, bro, her character arc throughout the show is just fucking up and down, bro. Season 1, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like her. I felt like she was annoying, you know, when she was back with Joffrey and all that shit when she was young. Ned was still alive and stuff like that. She annoyed the hell out of me. Then I felt bad for her in the arc, you know, where she was like getting treated like shit from fucking... Cersei, from Joffrey, then to Littlefinger, then to Ramsay, and then when she got out of Ramsay, I feel like she was at her fucking peak. I feel like she was fucking S tier. I loved her character. I love what they did with her, and then they just fucking shot her into the ground, bro. I don't know what the fuck they did with her in the last fucking season, the last 2 seasons, damn near. I guess last season and a half, bro. It fucking pissed me off, but she obviously had a huge impact on the show. She was around for a long ass time, and there was fucking times that I really, really, really did like her character. So for Sansa, I personally would put her at A tier. I wouldn't put her S tier. I think there was a point in time where I would have if she was like season 6, right after she got away from Ramsay. I feel like she was at peak, but there was just like, bro, what they did with her in the last like season and a half really fucked it for me, man. You know what I mean? I would put her in A. I wouldn't put her in S. I wouldn't put her in B. I would put her in A. Also, as we go through this, each like column is also going to be like organized by favorite character in that column, I guess, so to speak. So like if we have another person in A tier, say they're behind Sansa, that means Sansa would be above them technically. You know what I mean? Common sense stuff. Arya, chat, you guys know. Well, if you don't know, Arya, second favorite fucking character in the show. I'm not gonna lie, some of her arc, like for the most part, I enjoyed it. Like, I really liked seeing her in the beginning stages early on when she was, you know, the little girl in season 1, and her and Sansa were going back and forth arguing over small, stupid shit. She didn't want to be a lady and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And then her Bravos arc was pretty dope too, I feel like. And then her coming back, her killing the fucking Night King. I know some people hate on it, and I get it. Like, I mean, she snuck across all that stuff and everything like that. But it's like it's her home. Earlier in the season, she snuck up on Jon in that exact same place. Maybe she used her fucking face skills to get around. I don't know what the fuck she did. I fuck with her. I'm putting her S tier, bro. Arya, second favorite character in the show. Jon is my number 1. Arya, second favorite character. Macy Williams, fantastic fucking job playing her. I thought her character was great. Some of her arc was slow at times, but ultimately the turnout for her character, even like I think her character was like the only character that I agreed with how it turned out, with her just going west of Westeros to explore. Hers was like the only character I was okay with the ending for, to be honest. Like out of everybody, hers was the one I was okay with. You know what I mean? Jon should have killed him. Arya was up next. I thought Jon would have killed him too, to be honest. I was a little shocked. Like a lot of stuff show did shock me, but I mean, I don't mind it. You know what I mean? LeBron fan, appreciate that. Welcome. What's good, Grimjack? Bran. Bran the Broken, chat. Who has a better story than Bran the Broken? You know what I mean? Oh my God, bro. Motherfucker said, why do you think I came all this way? All right, Bran, bro, early on, honestly, Bran and Rickon both, their characters early on, I didn't really care about. They were like the, background characters to Jon and Robb. Rickon, ultimately, like, the way he went out was sad, but I really never cared too much about his character. Bran, on the other hand, did start to win me over with his warg skills, you know, becoming the three-eyed raven and stuff. Like, I, quite frankly, bro, prior to episode 6 of season 8, the last episode, I actually liked his character arc, you know, becoming like something supernatural and not being Bran anymore, essentially. You know what I mean? But then he kind of like, they fucked it up by making him king, bro. Like, the motherfucker said I can't be lord of anything and stuff so many times. Not that he doesn't want it, that he literally can't be. But he can be king, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, so it didn't make sense to me. And, I mean, ultimately, like I said, I liked the three-eyed raven shit. I just didn't like the fact that they made him king in the end. Again, that's a writing thing, which I would have fucking changed myself, talking about Bran the Broken. But, ultimately, he had a big impact on the fucking show. I did like his character up until the point of when he became king. I would probably throw Bran. I'd throw Bran in B tier. Above Robert. Personally. I wouldn't throw him in A tier. Sansa, I feel like she had a bigger impact on the show and everything like that. Granted, while I probably do, honestly, I think I like Bran and Sansa's characters about the same, but Sansa had a bigger impact on the show. I feel like, I don't know. They all had huge impacts on the show. I would throw Bran in B column. I'd throw him in a B plus if there was a B plus column. You know what I mean? I wouldn't throw him in A or S tier. But, dude, if they would have kept him as just the three-eyed raven and didn't become the king and he was a three-eyed raven, he was just this supernatural thing in the end, I would have him in A tier. But they fucked him up talking about Bran the Broken. Yeah, alright, bitch. Rickon, bro, like, I'm gonna make this one quick for y'all. Rickon, bro, he was kind of like a nobody character at the start, I feel like. You know, he was the youngest of them all, I'm pretty sure. I didn't really care for his character too much. His death scene was sad, you know, running toward Jon and everything like that. I feel like he had damn near zero impact on the show, minus that scene causing Jon to, you know, run out there and fuck up their formation and everything like that during the Battle of the Bastards. I personally would throw Rickon in D tier, mainly just because I felt for him during that scene. But I would not put him above D tier. And that was a maybe F tier low key for me. As we go on, I might rearrange this shit, but that's Rickon, bro. Come on, man. Joffrey, bro, I feel bad for the fucking actor. I heard Joffrey's actor like stopped acting after this shit. You know what I mean? Because of how much hate he was getting, bro. Like, stop the fucking actor hate. Like, just because you hate a character, hate the character. Don't hate the fucking actor. Love the actor because they did such a good job playing him. Stop fucking actor hate. You know what I mean? Unless you hate them for some shit they did in real life, like Amber Heard. Imagine. But Joffrey, bro, his fucking character pissed me the fuck off all the time. Dude was evil as fucking shit. Dude went out in a dope way. I didn't expect him to go out like that. Purple wedding type shit. I didn't like his character, obviously, but I feel like he was very, 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 very well written, and he was very, 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 very well acted. Again, I didn't like his character. I feel like he had a huge impact on the show early on. He killed Ned, you know what I mean? Which, killing Ned, bro, imagine if he never killed Ned, how much the show would have been changed. Like, if Ned was still alive during all this shit, bro, like, holy fuck. He had a huge impact on the fucking show. I would personally... I would put him... Oh, dude, it's hard because it's like I fucking hate this character, but it's also like, dude, he had a huge impact on the show, and it was just fucking, the character itself was done so well, similar to Palpatine, man. Like, oh my god. I think I would put him below Sansa in the A tier. I wouldn't put him S tier. I wouldn't put him below Bran, or... I wouldn't put him below Bran. I'll put him in the A tier. I wouldn't put him in the S tier. I wouldn't put him above Sansa. Dude was a fucking brutal fucking character, but from a writing standpoint, it was fucking amazing, man. Like, how good did it feel to fucking hate him, man? Moving on to Ser Jorah, bro. Ser Jorah, awesome fucking character. You know, had a bumpy road toward the start, you know, kind of assassin type shit. And then I feel like Ser Jorah went out in a fantastic way. Ser Jorah and Theon, both of them had amazing deaths. Like, the way they died, I feel like, was a perfect way for both of those characters to die, especially Theon, man. Theon's death was insane, but Ser Jorah going out, you know, protecting Daenerys, I feel like was fucking amazing. I feel like he had a pretty big impact on the show. And I actually really like this character. I did. I love seeing him interact with other characters. You know, seeing him meet Tyrion and interact with him again. Tyrion telling him about his dad. You know, the interaction of him coming back and saving Daenerys in the pit and fighting with her and everything like that. The way he went out, fucking amazing, man. I'm gonna throw him in the A tier above Sansa. I wouldn't throw him in S tier. S tier, bro. S tier is gonna be reserved for specific characters, but I would throw him in A tier above Sansa personally. And even above Sansa is questionable for me because Sansa, like, bro, they just fucked her shit up, man. Bro, they were so inconsistent with her. I feel like, man, it pissed me off, and people are gonna be like, oh, but Primate, she always cared so much for her family. Yeah, bitch, she low-key fucked her family in the end, kind of, and ended up on the throne. She kind of turned into a little Littlefinger. But yeah, this might change later. I might swap these two around. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, like I said, I like Ser Jorah's character more, but I might just do that for now and leave it there. Theon, bro, my man, Theon, one hell of a fucking arc. Who has a better story than Theon Greyjoy? You know what I'm saying? Who has a fucking better story? Chat, keep in mind, this is not fucking like characters tier list as far as like how much I like them being ordered like that, okay? Lots of stuff coming into play here. It's not just fucking, you know, I like this character the most. Obviously that affects it, but it's not the whole thing. Now, Theon, like I said, feel like he went out in a perfect way. Protecting Bran was awesome because obviously earlier in the show, he had kind of took Winterfell from Bran, faked his death and everything like that. I feel like he had a fantastic character arc. I feel like throughout the fucking show, I was rooting for him. I was like, come on, Theon, breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. When he was Reek. And it just never fucking happened. And in that time, he saved Sansa, killed that one bitch. Don't even remember her name. It was Ramsay's girl. To save Sansa. And then the way he went out saving Bran, bro, I would put this man at S tier. Not above Arya, but I would put him in S fucking tier, man. Theon's arc throughout the fucking show, amazing. I fucking loved it, dude. Imagine the balls he had facing the Night King. Oh, wait. Why you do him like that, man? Come on. Come on now. Now, Littlefinger, bro. Chaos is a ladder. The man himself. Dude literally got Ned killed. Dude literally caused Game of Thrones, right? Getting the fucking Hand of the King killed before or whatever. Him and, what's his name? Catelyn's sister, Lady of the Vale. Littlefinger was smart as fuck, man. Early seasons, it was awesome to see him, you know, around and stuff. You never really knew it throughout the whole show. I feel like he was always playing his side, and he was literally like he was just the chaos, man. You know what I mean? Like, he comes around, you never know what the fuck is gonna happen as far as his character. I remember when he was first introduced, I think I said I had liked him and that I trust him, and boy was I fucking wrong. Now, I will say throughout the show, I did like him, not like him, like him, not like him. You know what I mean? Not from necessarily a writing standpoint, as far as like how good he was written, but as far as how he acted in the show, man, I feel like his character was pretty dope. He had some amazing lines. He definitely shaped Sansa. He shaped a lot of what fucking happened in the show. He had a huge impact on it. He was around for a long ass time. He went out in a fucking dope way. I know we've been ranking characters high, but I gotta throw him up here below Ser Jorah. And the more I look at this, I gotta switch this around too. I told you we're gonna be switching some shit, man, back and forth. But I feel like he was a dope character, man. I really do. Like, obviously he was a little snake. Dude was out for himself and wanted to be on the throne, but his story was dope. How he came up from nothing, you know. He had some really dope lines. The chaos is a ladder. Fucking meme to be remembered. Line to be remembered for the entire fucking who knows. You know what I mean? But I thought he was a great actor. I know there's a lot in the top tiers right now, guys, but you also got to remember, I feel like all these characters right here are like some top fucking characters. Like, we have some lower characters down here that are gonna be in the lower stuff. It's just the way it's organized right now. But moving on to the fucking Hound. Maybe we skip to some of these characters and we save some of the big hitters for later, chat. Yeah, kind of like what we did with Clone Wars. Moving on to old boy King Renly. Quite frankly, bro, when he was around, I mean, he was nice to Brienne. Seeing the backstory on that. Seen him have, you know, Brienne on his Kingsguard and everything like that. I mean, as far as impact on the show, I don't necessarily feel like he had a huge impact on the show. I feel like his character was pretty dope. But, I mean, like, it was cool to see him go out, but I wasn't necessarily sad about it. And quite frankly, I like Stannis more than him too. But his little arc was pretty cool. I liked some of the moments he had in the show. You know, there were some dope moments that revolved around him, like I said, with the Red Witch and stuff like this. Personally, I wouldn't put him with Rickon. I wouldn't put him with these two either, so I'm throwing him in the C column, man. Renly, decent character, nothing crazy, nothing horrible, but all around solid character, I guess. Not bad, not bad. Now, this person right here, I don't know her name. I'm pretty sure this is one of the brothel women, right? That was always around. She was in Winterfell at the start, right? And then she went to King's Landing and worked for Littlefinger, I think. She was the one who was telling Varys about Sansa and him and the two beds, right? That's who I'm thinking of. I don't remember her name. Her name's Rose. Okay, Rose. Chat. Feel like she didn't have a huge impact on the show. Feel like she was, you know, there for certain reasons. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, she was there. I'd probably throw her in D tier. Not too much to say about her. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe F tier, but I feel like there's certain characters that really deserve F tier. I feel like she didn't do too much in the show, but I don't know. Maybe I move her to F tier later. I got to see how this list plays out, man. I got to see how this list plays out. They're for the D, so to speak. Chat. It's a little bit early. Come on now. Lord Commander Mormont! My man. Omar, appreciate the follow. You guys already know how I feel about him, bro. They did him fucking dirty in the Night's Watch. I loved his character. I loved, you know, the relationship he had with Jon. And I'm not going to lie, his fucking death, it really pissed me off even thinking about it now. Like, I'm disappointed that he died. I feel like, bro, how dope would it have been if he stayed in the fucking show, man? I mean, I know a lot happened after he died, Jon becoming Lord Commander and shit like that, and it pushed the story, but like, fuck, man. Oh my God. I was pissed when he died. T-Money with 10 bits. Take a shot. Chat? For 10 bits? Imagine. Look at Theon up there in S tier. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, Nissa. But Lord Commander, you guys know I fucked with him, man. If you watch my reactions when he was around, I loved him, dude. Anytime he came on screen to talk to Jon or anything like that, bro, it was fucking fantastic, man. I personally, like, I really like this character. Again, I feel like he had a decent impact on the show, but nothing fucking, like, insane. I think I'd throw him here. I don't think I can put him in A column because I feel like he wasn't around long enough and he didn't have as big of an impact on the show to be up there. But I also really, really, really liked his character, man. I really fucking did. 100 bits. What about now, chat? I mean, technically you can't take shots for donations, but I might, you know, pour a shot and take one just out of coincidence. Imagine. Grimjack, appreciate the follow. Carter, appreciate the follow as well. Also, I've eaten like nothing today, so I'm a little bit buzzed off those 2 shots. Bro, Lord Commander, dude, I fucking miss him. Man, chat, we gotta fucking watch like some Game of Thrones tributes that have my man in it because I fucking miss him, bro. Lord Commander Mormont, what a fucking G, bro. The way they fucking killed him, ooh, bro. Man, it's getting me heated thinking about it. Let's move on. We gotta watch the fucking Game of Thrones tribute and it's gotta have him in it. Holy fuck, man. What a fucking G. Gendry, my man rowing the boat. Robert Baratheon's bastard. Dude was gone for a while. When he was here, when we got first introduced to his character, I think, you know, I liked his character and everything like that. I feel like he had a decent impact on the show. Nothing crazy. You know, obviously the stuff being Robert Baratheon's bastard, fighting in, you know, the war against the undead. His little fling with Arya. He ended up becoming a lord in the end. I fuck with this character, but I also feel like he didn't necessarily have a crazy big impact on the show. Quite frankly, I would probably put him right in here above his dad. Honestly, I don't even know about that, bro. Dude, I don't know. I feel like he was, I don't know. Like, he was a dope character, but he wasn't around a ton. You know what I mean? I would either throw him here or here. Like, I'm conflicted. I mean, we got to start spreading this tier list out a little bit more, getting separation. I don't know. I like his character more than Robert because we've been around him more, but I feel like Robert's character had a way bigger impact on the show, right? He got with Arya S tier, chat. What's good, Ty? How you doing, brother? Imagine Cubo motherfucker ran all the way back to fucking Eastwatch. Hey, props to him though. Props to him. You should react to the Fast and Furious movies. I reacted to the first two a long ass time ago. Never finished the series. Lady of the Vale, right? Person I was in love with, Peter, forget her name. Catelyn's sister. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Again, technically, those two, you know. Wait, no, is this Stannis' wife? Or is this her? This is the Lady of the Vale, right? It's Robin's mom. Okay. Bro, I feel like she technically had a big impact on the show because she, you know, had her shit with Peter and they worked to kill the end of the king. But bro, come on, man. Quit playing with me. Get your ass in there too, Robin. Anyway, moving on. Her name is your sister, facts. When you get to Devos, you rethink Gendry. Hey, Sir Devos is a fucking G. If you don't think he's going fucking S or A tier, come on, man. Come on. We'll save some of the bigger ones for later. Pycelle? Chat? Was not Pycelle? I know his character. I'm just trying to think a name. Like, most of these faces, I know all of them. It's just some of the names I might get mixed up a little bit. Fake old guy. motherfucker was around, bro. I feel like he had a lot of dialogue and he was around for a long time. His character itself I didn't necessarily care for or like hate or anything like that. It was, you know, there were some funny moments, you know, just seeing him around and just seeing him fake not being able to walk good and stuff and then just randomly walk good and everything like that. I feel like, you know, he didn't have a huge impact on the show or anything like that, but I would probably throw him in C tier, to be honest. There was times he made me laugh. Maybe I change this later, depending who I throw in here. But I would put him at the very, very, very bottom of C tier. Like, if there was a C- tier, I'd throw him there. But I wouldn't throw him in the same column as these two, I don't think. Loras Tyrell. It was going to come to me in a second, chat. Honestly, bro, his character when he was around... I never really necessarily disliked him. Never really liked him too much. He was just a character that came on screen every here and again. Honestly, bro, I think I do have to move this guy to D tier. Looking at some of these characters, bro, once we get to some of these, bro, like some of these are going to have to go in C tier, and I would not rank them with him. But Loras, I personally, I wasn't necessarily, you know, I didn't care about his character. I was indifferent to him. I feel like he had a decent impact on the show. He was a great fucking sword fighter, no pun intended. But is Breaking Bad next? It is. I would probably throw him at the top of the D tier list. I'm trying to think, bro. I just feel like he didn't have a huge impact on the show at all, really, no? Right? Like, I'm trying to think of what impact he had on the show necessarily. I know he was a great sword fighter. You know, we saw him toward the start do his little shit on the horse and whatnot. We saw him in some scenes and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he didn't do much for the overall plot of the show, really. Loras is a lot better in the books. Yeah, I know. I heard a lot of characters are different in the books and they butchered some of them in the show, but I haven't read the book, so obviously we're going just off of this. I know I can just look over at chat and see the name right now, but I'm trying so hard to think of it because it's literally on the tip of my tongue and it's pissing me the fuck off. Shae! There it is. Fucking Shae, bro. This motherfucker. This bitch. She did my man dirty, bro. She did my man dirty. I mean... Ooh, not below them, though. I'd probably throw her there, bro. She did Tyrion dirty, man. I feel like she had a big impact on the show, though. You know what I mean? Because she was kind of like a... I feel like what happened with her at the trial, if she never came to the trial, it wouldn't have, you know, butterfly affected or snowballed into Tyrion killing his dad, especially with her sleeping with him, too. So I feel like she had a big impact on the show that way. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if, you know, she was never there with Tyrion or sleep with his dad, he probably would have never killed his dad. That was a huge fucking impact. Do you think she loved him? Honestly... I don't, bro, from my personal point of view, if you truly love somebody, like, no matter how hurt you are by something they did, you couldn't go do that to them. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't say the things she said to them. Like, for me personally, bro, for somebody I love, like, no matter what they do to me or anything, I could never fucking say something like that to somebody that I love. You know what I mean? So I don't think she really like truly loved him personally. I mean, if she did, bro, I mean, I guess I don't know. Uncle Benjen, chat. Honestly, bro, when he came back, I low-key forgot about him. He wasn't around that long. He saved Jon, and just because of the fact that he saved Jon, I will probably throw him here. But I didn't really care necessarily for his character too much. It's not like I was crazy hype to see him back. It was just like, oh, a season 1 character. You know what I mean? I put him in the D tier. Again, he saved Jon. I just have no feelings for his character, really. Sir Barristan, bro, I heard Sir Barristan got done dirty in the show. I heard in the books, motherfucker is still alive. Dude went out in an alley, and he's supposed to be one of the best swordsmen alive. I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved to see this motherfucker fight the army of the dead, and maybe him and Ser Jorah go out together protecting Daenerys. Would that not have been fucking fire? Oh my god, chat, that shit would have been fucking crazy, bro. But based off the show, again, I haven't read the fucking books. Based off the show, what I seen from him, I actually liked his character, man. I like the fact that, you know, when Joffrey kind of fucked him over, he just left and went to Daenerys. He was like, fine, fuck you, I'll go join them. I really do wish we got to see more of him in the fucking show. I wish he didn't go out like that. I would have loved to see more of him. I personally, like I said, I liked his character. Impact on the show, I mean, I know he was considered one of the best swordsmen. You know, he was the King's Guard or whatever, and they went to help Daenerys. I feel like his impact on the show was pretty low, but I really liked his character, so I would personally throw him here. Khal Drogo was a dope character when he was around. He had a big impact on the show, obviously, with the fucking dragons and shit like that, but I feel like he wasn't around too long. Obviously, Khaleesi and him together, I personally would throw him in probably the C tier. I think he had some dope moments, you know, when he killed her brother, obviously the dragon eggs and everything like that, but he wasn't around too long. This is Lancel Lannister? This is him prior to joining the the faith, right? Is that really what he looked like prior to joining them? I do not remember him looking like that, bro. What? That's what he looked like? Bro, I do not remember him looking like that. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Just throw him in the F tier. Holy shit, bro. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, dude. I swear to God, I feel like I've never seen that face in my life. What the fuck? That's what he looked like before that. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh shit, bro. They fighting back now. Oh my god, they starting to fight back. This was the Maester and the Winterfell chat. Am I tripping? Feels like it's been a minute, right? He died under the tree when Theon took over, right? I mean, he was a dope character, but like didn't necessarily care for him too much. I feel like he didn't have a huge impact on the show. I'd probably throw him here. All right, chat, on to the next one. Oh boy, for the watch. Honestly, chat, you guys know how I felt about him coming in. Hated him. Again, like, bro, okay, for the thing is with his arc, like I hated him at first, then I liked him, and then I hated him again. But it wasn't it wasn't the same thing as what they did with Sansa. It was a different, bro, his character, man, like, I hate to say it, but I kind of liked him. Like the way they watched him, the way they wrote him, bro, he was fucking great. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I like to hate him. Like, he was a good character, man. And thinking back to this shit, like, originally watching the show, I could not stand this fucker, bro. I couldn't stand this fucker. Originally, I couldn't, bro. Oh my god, chat, we need to speed the fuck up. How long have we been on this? Oh my god, dude, we're gonna be here till fucking midnight. Originally, I couldn't stand him, bro. But then when we saw, you know, when he respected Jon, when he took over and stuff like that, I loved that. And then seeing him kill him, bro, I hated the fact that he did, but I also like he had his reason for doing it. You know what I mean? He was trying to protect the Night's Watch. He's like the old guy who's stuck in his ways. You know what I mean? And he stuck to them, you know? Like, I don't know, his character, bro. I hate to say it, but I fucking liked him. I feel like he had a big impact on the show. He was fucking great, man. I would probably throw him in B tier, personally. I actually liked him. I did, for the watch. Clerking Fear, appreciate the follow. I liked him, man. I liked his character, bro. Quite frankly, like, I'd love to go back and watch some of the episodes with him in it, man. He was a very, 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 very solid character. Osha, however it's pronounced. Again, she wheeled around Bran for a while. She was the wildling or whatever. Decent arc, you know what I'm saying? I feel like protecting Bran and all that stuff that she did, but like ultimately she ended up with Rickon in the end. I feel like she didn't do the dangerous part with Bran necessarily. I mean, like most of the shit she did, she saved him and whatnot. I would probably throw her right here next to Rickon, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, she saved him a couple of times. She helped him get out. I'd probably throw her right in there. Ah, the Targaryen! You know what's crazy, bro? The man gave that speech talking about it's a sad thing, a Targaryen alone in the world, and he was with Jon the whole time, man. 2 Targaryens right next to each other. Who the fuck would have guessed? You know what I mean? Who the fuck would have guessed? When his character died, I was sad. I really was. As far as impact on the show, man, I feel like at the wall, he had a huge impact. You know, shaping characters like Jon and Sam, guiding them, leading them, being at the wall and everything like that, bro. I enjoyed his character. I was sad when he was gone, and I ultimately, bro, I fucked with him. I would have loved to see him stick around and meet Daenerys, or at least know that Jon was a Targaryen too, because, you know, he gave that speech, you know, about it's a sad thing being alone in the world as a Targaryen, and he felt like he was alone too, similar to Daenerys, but little did he know Jon was there the whole time. Personally, for how much I like his character, I would probably throw him here. I don't think he had a big enough impact on the show for me to put him like in these columns or like above these characters. I mean, I guess you could argue that about Mormont too, but I'd probably throw him there. Catelyn Stark. Now, quite frankly, bro, this might be a hot take, but I might move her up here. Bro, her character kind of pissed me off. You know what I mean? Like, I guess she's like the mom character, so she was like the character in the show that was doing stuff for different motives, which I guess you could argue the same thing for Cersei, but like, I guess she was kind of I don't know. Her character was a little for me personally. Robb's wife, I mean, technically, yeah, she had a big impact on the show because, I mean, she's the reason the Red Wedding happened, essentially, kind of. I mean, Robb and her both, you know, more so Robb, I guess, because Robb made that choice himself, but her character, kind of indifferent too, didn't necessarily care for her too much, wasn't around too long. Had impact on the show, but it was more so because of the choice Robb made to marry her. So I'd probably throw her like D tier area. Probably D tier area. Bro, Brienne's character, arc, fantastic. Not gonna lie, when she was with Renly, was indifferent to her, didn't necessarily like her, didn't necessarily hate her. But no, I started to like her character a lot when she, you know, had her travel, her little mission with Jaime, where she was trying to take him back in exchange for Sansa and them. And then especially when she found, you know, Sansa and Arya, I really started to like her character. I don't really like the ending they had for her with Jaime, kind of. I mean, if they would have ended up together, more so, but, you know, overall, I thought she had a really dope character arc, and I feel like she had a big impact in the show as well. So I'd probably throw her B tier. Maybe A tier. Probably B tier for now. Maybe A tier. Tywin Lannister. I think he was the first, I mean, besides Tyrion, I think he was the first Lannister I actually liked. You know, I fucked with him. I really did. His introduction was dope. He was smart as fuck. Even when he was like working against us, I still kind of fucked with him and whatnot just because it was him. And I mean, I don't know. He was just like one of those characters that I didn't really dislike, even though they were on the other side. Almost like I had a respect for him in a sense. So I would probably throw him. Probably in the A tier. Below Joffrey. Now again, Joffrey, fucking horrible character, but he was written so horribly that I have to put him high because he was a fantastically written villain. Stannis! Chat. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Stannis, I feel like he was a dope character. I know in the books, he's still alive, right? I heard the show writers just really disliked him. And they kind of did him dirty, man. You know, we didn't get to see that battle at Winterfell, which I know it's because the Battle of the Bastards was the real thing with Jon. But I was disappointed by that. His character, you know, he burned his daughter and everything like that. That was super fucked up. But I thought he was a pretty solid character. And quite frankly, I enjoyed the Stannis stuff when it was going on. But again, I feel like he had an impact on the show, not necessarily massive. You know, he saved the Night's Watch against the Wildlings, you know, when the attack was going on. He had some moments in the show, but I don't know. I'd probably throw him at a solid C. Probably the top of the C category. You know what I mean? I think that's where I put him for now. Personally, I liked his character, man. I just hate how they made him go out, and I don't know. I really didn't expect that for his character. Marjorie. Pretty dope character, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if she stuck around for long, she was probably gonna, you know, take over. I feel like she was a good... not necessarily match for Cersei, but maybe a decent counter for her because she was using her kids to manipulate, you know, to get what she wanted. So Cersei was kind of fucked in that regard. And that was the first, I feel like she was the first person or one of the first people to really kind of fuck Cersei over like that because Cersei really couldn't do anything at that point. You know, she took the queen spot and she kind of had full control to where Cersei couldn't really fuck with her. Now, ultimately, obviously, we know how all this ended for her fucking with Cersei. But I feel like she had a decent impact on the show. You know, Tommen, that moment he walked out of the fucking window, holy fuck. But I would probably, as far as liking her character, I thought it was dope every time she come on screen. I like how she cared about the civilians and stuff like that. It wasn't necessarily a character I was like, oh my god, I love that character. Yes, I need to get more of her or anything like that. But I fucked with her character. I feel like she had a big impact on the show. I'd probably throw her... Probably throw her B. I don't know. See, the thing with like these two characters, bro, like this motherfucker, I just like him so much for some of the dialogue he had, bro. Some of the lines he had, I loved. You know what I mean? And this dude, he was a good written villain, quote unquote villain. You know what I mean? Because he was a villain, but not really a villain. I don't know. I liked him. I liked them both. Master Manipulator, yeah. Yep. It was cool, bro. All these characters are so different and unique in what they did and how they were in the show, man. And I love that. Like, the fact that we have this many characters and it's not even like, oh, they're carbon copies of each other or, oh, they're so unique. I mean, or they're all the same, you know? It's like every single one of them is unique. And it's dope, bro, that we can have this many characters. And I'm sure there's more that aren't on here, too. You know what I mean? But Jon's girl. I feel like she was I feel like without her, the wildling allegiance would have never happened. You know what I mean? So I feel like she had a massive impact on the show because think about what happened, you know, in turn for the wildlings. You know, we had Jon's death because of that. We had the giants on our side and we had the wildlings on our side during the Battle of Winterfell. We had them on our side during, you know, the fights against the Army of the Dead. So I feel like she had a big impact in that sense as far as her character in and of itself. Didn't hate the character, didn't necessarily, you know, jump for joy when she came on screen either. But I feel like she was a pretty solid character. I feel like she had a decent impact on the show, and I would probably throw her like right in here. I feel like she had a big impact, man. Let's go ahead. Chat. I didn't realize it was Balon Greyjoy, bro. I completely forgot about him. No bullshit. Imagine T-Money. Lord Bolton, bro. Motherfucker, again, part of the Red Wedding. Dude literally fucking killed Robb. Ramsay's fucking dad. Big impact on the show. Dude was like, you know, I know House Bolton, the flayed man on banners and shit. Dude was fucked up, but he wasn't Ramsay fucked up. he, I don't know. It's like when he came on screen, I didn't hate him the same way I hated Ramsay. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I would probably put him at low C tier. Gilly. Again, you know, she was my boy Sam. I fuck with her character and don't feel like she had, like, I mean, I guess, I was gonna say I feel like she had, like, no impact on the show, but I guess technically without her, Sam probably would have never killed that White Walker. You know what I mean? She wasn't like, I didn't hate her or anything like that. Like she was a character that come on. I was happy for her that she was with Sam. You know what I mean? She brought him happiness. So I'd probably throw her somewhere in the D tier category. Like I feel like she really didn't do anything to the show. But I was happy she was with Sam. I'd probably throw her right around there. My man Podrick. I fuck with Podrick. I love the relationship him and Tyrion had, and I love that he fucking continued on to have a great relationship with Brienne, bro. You know what I mean? I feel like Podrick was a solid character. I don't think he had, like, I feel like he was always a part of the story, but I don't think he necessarily had a huge impact himself. You know, he was like always around, but he didn't like cause a huge impact to the story necessarily. You know what I mean? So I would probably throw him, like, I liked his character too, man. I did. And he was always around. I don't think he had a huge impact on the story again, but he was always around. I liked his character. I'd probably throw him in the B tier. I fucked with him. Damn, now we're starting to get into some of the harder shit, bro. Fuck. Oh no. We might have to rearrange some of this shit. I throw him in the B category. You know, probably B minus if we had a B minus. But I'd throw him in the B category, personally. He could go C too, but I like Pod. I like seeing him on screen. I like the relationship he had with some of our characters and stuff. You know what I mean? Still want to know why women love him so much? Imagine. Chat. The Red Witch. The Red Bitch. Feel like she had a big impact on the show. As far as character-wise, did I like her? Did I not like her? All right. I mean, like, the thing is, she was like just a servant of the Lord of the Light the whole time. You know what I mean? So it's like all the stuff she did wasn't really for her personal agenda. It was for the Lord of Light. I feel like she had a good impact on the show, but I would probably throw her like, I'd probably throw her in the C to maybe, I'd probably throw her in the C category somewhere, bro. Just cause I feel like she did have a big impact. She brought Jon back too. Yeah, bro. Without her, Jon doesn't come back. I'd probably throw her in the C category. I know she had a big impact on the show. She brought Jon back. You know, she did a lot of shit for the Lord of Light and everything like that. But I feel like everything she did in the show was for the Lord of Light himself. You know what I mean? So I feel like I was just indifferent to her character. I didn't necessarily like her or dislike her or nothing, because it's like she did fucked up shit, but it was for the Lord of Light. She did good shit, but it was for the Lord of Light. You know what I mean? So it's just like she had an impact on the show. So I'd throw her in the C tier. Theon's sister. I mean, honestly, bro, when you think about it, impact on the show wise, she tried to save Theon, but it failed. She got captured by her uncle. She came back in the innocent on the council. I mean, like, impact on the show, did she really do much? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she didn't have an impact on the show too much. Her character was cool to see around, but, like, thinking about it, bro, I feel like she didn't do much for the story necessarily. Or, I guess she kind of did for the story, but, like, as far as in the show, I feel like not a ton. Like, she went to try and save Theon. That didn't work out, which wasn't her fault. It was Theon's fault, but still. You know, she kind of tried to fight her uncle for the throne. They took the Iron Fleet or whatever. You know, she got captured at sea. She came back at the end. She took the Iron. You know what I mean? Like, she helped Daenerys, but like, how did she help Daenerys really? You know? I mean, she kind of did. Yeah. Probably throw her at top D category. Maybe C. Probably D. I don't think I can throw her in the same. I just feel like, bro, like, thinking about it, like, what did she really do? You know what I mean? Like, what did she really do? I don't know where I would rank him, bro. Like, I know he played a big part in Arya's storyline, and I actually did like his character, but Like, I mean, I guess Arya's storyline directly connected to the main storyline too, and it was huge, but man, I'd probably throw him in C. I think we throw him in the C category somewhere. I feel like he had, you know, obviously without him, Arya's storyline never happens, and she never kills the Night King. His character, again, like, he's not a character I got attached to or anything like that. I think I'd throw him probably around there. He was just mysterious as F. Yeah. Yeah. Above Drogo? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a hard thing, bro. It's a hard thing balancing it because it's like some characters, they played bigger roles than others, but I also like some characters more. Some characters were around longer than others. Some characters weren't. Like, I know Drogo played a huge part, you know, because obviously without him, the dragons never happened and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard doing these tier lists, man. Beric. Not gonna lie, I was sad when he went out for Arya. You know, he gave his life for her. Brotherhood with No Banners had a rocky ride. Like, at first I didn't like him, then I did like him, then I didn't, then I did. You know, but I feel like he went out in a dope way. It was cool seeing him, you know, talk with Jon because they had both been killed. I think I would probably throw him C category as well. As a matter of where. I mean, again, like, it's weird because it's like these people that are connected to the Lord of Light story, I feel like have to be on the higher end because that's like one that's fucking that's the massive story arc in this shit. But fuck. I'd probably throw him in here. I feel like he went out like a dope way too. I feel like he went out in a good way as well, man. Missandei, she was with Daenerys a lot. She was a cool character. I liked her character. Her and Grey Worm together, man. I felt so bad for Grey Worm when she died, bro. I feel like she went out in a pretty dope way too. I liked her character overall, and it was always cool seeing her around. As far as impact on the show, I know she was with Daenerys the whole time, and she was like, you know, part of her little council and whatnot. And again, she was with Grey Worm, and I feel like her death played a big role in what happened too. But it feels weird, like, putting her above like some of these characters, but I don't know, bro. Again, I feel like she's C. I feel like she's C. I feel like she's C somewhere. Like, I was gonna say B, but I feel like it'd be weird putting her in the category with these two. But I don't know. Maybe high C. Not the drink, chat. Maybe here. See, with Gendry, bro, it's like I feel like his whole shit was a meme. Like, if I watched the show when it came out, like I know there was rowing memes going on for a while. He was a cool character to come back, and I liked seeing him come back. But he literally came back for the Army of the Dead fight, and that was essentially it. You know what I mean? I know he got made into a lord at the end and everything like that, but still. But again, with her, it's like she didn't do a ton, but I feel like her death was a huge impact on the show. I'd probably throw her below Gendry, maybe even below Beric. Probably there, I think. And Mance Rayder, again, I liked his character. I thought he was dope. Impact on the show, I mean, I guess his death had an impact on the show, you know, because him dying, in turn, what happened with everything, and Jon going to Hardhome and whatnot like that, and them believing in Jon because he put Mance Rayder out of his misery when he was being burned and stuff like that. I feel like he was a cool character too. Man, because he united all the wildlings too. Maybe we throw low B. I feel like we haven't done a B in a minute. I'd probably put him in B- if I could. Ramsay, character, you guys know, fucking evil as shit. We're going to speed this up, bro, because holy fuck, this is taking way too long. Ramsay, you guys know, fucking horrible character as far as, like, what he did in the show. But, like, goddamn, was he a fucking good villain. Like, this was the most evil fucking villain you could fucking write in the show. I did not like him at all, and every time he came on screen, it made my blood fucking boil. But with that being said, again, this tier list isn't, like, based off how much I like the character only. It's also based off a lot of other things. So I feel like as far as impact on the show, bro, you know, I feel like I got to throw him in the B tier. Probably in this area, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I put him A with Joffrey, bro. I don't know if I put him A with Joffrey. Like, I had zero fucking Like, I didn't like his character at all. I straight up hated him, bro. Similar to Joffrey, but Joffrey was like the OG. Ramsay was kind of the Joffrey replacement, so I feel like I can't put him in a category with him. And these, I mean, I guess I could put him above these two. As far as Robert go, I guess Robert too. Yeah, I'd probably put him right there. The Queen of Thorns, chat. Lady Olenna, I fucked with her. I loved seeing her on screen. I loved her introduction. I loved the way she went out, the way she told Jaime, you know, that she was the one to kill Joffrey and everything like that. I feel like was fucking dope. I would probably throw her. I'd probably throw her B tier. I feel like she was dope as fuck. I liked her. I mean, he had his moments, Brotherhood with no banners. I know he was always the one bringing Beric back. Feel like I can't put him above Beric. Feel like I can't throw him in. Maybe I could put him above. I feel like I put him right around where Beric's at. Maybe we go right here. Like, I don't know. Because I feel like these two kind of go hand in hand, but it's also like I put this guy up here because his ending, you know, with Arya and fighting the Army of Dead. He, I know, died trying to get one of the people from the Army of the Dead back, and he saved the Hound and whatnot. He was always the one bringing him back. I'd probably put him right there next to him. You know what I mean? Thoros. Yeah, I'd probably put him right there. Old boy, other warg. Yeah, I wouldn't put him below those two, but still. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I always forget his fucking name, but I like his fucking character. New Master of Whispers for Cersei or whatever, Hand of the King, shit like that. I feel like he was a character that was always on the enemy side, so to speak, but I never really like hated him. You know what I mean? I feel like he was always around. Qyburn starts with P. For a second I thought it was fucking Pycelle again. I feel like I called him Pycelle so much throughout the show. Qyburn. I feel like he was always on the kind of enemy side, but I never really hated him, and I feel like he was always around, but he was never like necessarily like evil like some of these other people. I probably throw him in the C category, but I feel like he had a big impact on the show too, so I probably throw him on the higher C side. No pun intended. Cubone. Imagine. Blackfish. Indifferent to his character. Went out in a dope way. I'd probably throw him in the D tier. Probably top of the D tier. I feel like he went out in a dope way. Kind of indifferent to his character. He disappeared for a long ass fucking time. Daario Naharis. Dude literally hit it and she quit it. You know what I mean? I fucked with his character when he was around. He was dope as fuck. Impact on the show. I mean, I guess you could argue he had a huge impact because he saved Daenerys a bunch and stuff like that. But, I mean, his character was cool, but probably couldn't throw him above certain characters. I'd probably put him solid C to D tier. I mean, it was cool seeing him fight, so probably C tier. Which Daario was better, actor 1 or 2? I mean, actor 2 was around a lot more. I'm not going to lie. Actor 1, when they first switched to the second actor, I was like a little taken by surprise, and it felt kind of weird, but I adjusted to it pretty quick, and I kind of fucked with him. I'd probably say the second one. I don't know. The first one I remember liking, though. I thought he was a good fit. Tommen, bro. I feel bad for Tommen, man. Tommen was so fucking innocent, bro. Like, I feel so bad for his character. The way he died, the way he went out, the way he was manipulated by just, like, different people and everything, and his mom. Like, this is a character I genuinely just felt bad for throughout the series, man. Like, especially with the way he ended. I would throw him in fucking high B tier, bro. Like, I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. I feel like Tommen was one of those people that was trying to do right, and he just had everybody around him pulling him in opposite directions. You know what I mean? Like, Tommen was a fucking king that could have been a good king if he was a little bit older and he was surrounded by less shitty people. That's the problem. Like, you guys sit here and say, like, oh, he was an L, easily manipulated and all this stuff, bro. But you guys also want, like, a king or a queen that's, like, good and caring and stuff. It's like, bro, this motherfucker would have been a good one. He just got manipulated by too many people. Dude was a pawn from the start. You know what I mean? And it sucks, but I felt bad for him. I guess maybe I wouldn't put him up that high in the B tier. I'd probably put him here. I mean, like, I feel bad for his character and stuff, but I feel like if he had a little more time and he was surrounded by better people, he would have been a good king. Like, he really wanted to be a good king, and he cared about people. You know what I mean? Like, Like, you guys wanted a good fucking king. He would have been a good king, you know, and he was a fucking Lannister too. He would have been a good king as a fucking Lannister, but he was too young, and he was surrounded by the wrong people, man. Oberyn, bro. I fucked with Oberyn. The way he went out, I was fucking pissed as fuck, dude. That episode, man. The way he got his head crushed in by the mountain. He fought like a badass, bro. Oberyn, I would have loved to see his character survive and continue on. I would have loved to see him fight more. That just that fucking fight scene with the mountain. You raped her. You killed her. You murdered her children. I fucked with him. I'd probably throw him in B tier. I know he wasn't around too much, and his impact on the show wasn't necessarily huge, so to speak, but I liked his character, and that fucking fight was amazing, bro. His wife, don't even know her name, quite frankly. The stuff that happened after he died, I was like kind of indifferent. I mean, probably throw her in F tier, to be honest. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Cersei's daughter, again, she wasn't around much. Decent impact on the show. I mean, like, that moment she had with her dad, with Jaime, I was feeling for her, but then she died, bro. That shit sucked. Sand snakes. Yeah. I wasn't really interested in the sand snake stuff, to be honest, chat. Daenerys' brother, bro. I mean, early on, I'd probably throw him in the F tier, I think, too, to be honest, bro. I mean, the way he went out was dope as fuck. But I'd probably throw him in the F tier, to be honest, bro. I'd probably throw him, like, maybe D-. But I don't know, bro. It's been so long since I watched season 1. He died, what, episode 6? Yeah, probably F tier, bro. I mean, I guess technically he did have a big impact because he brought Drogon and her together. And he had a dope death. Like, don't get me wrong, he was a bad person, but shit. The High Sparrow, chat. Quite frankly, bro, the High Sparrow himself, like, granted, while I didn't necessarily like the sparrows, like, the High Sparrow, like... Oh, bitch, I got scared as fuck. I was like, what the fuck is that sound? My cats are scratching a little scratching post outside my door. I was like, what the fuck is that, bro? I mean, like, as far as the sparrows go, bro, I didn't like them. But I kind of fucked with, like, his character a little bit, you know? At least enough not to put him in the F tier. I'd probably put him here, bro. Like, I kind of liked his little explanation he had of, like, rich people versus poor people and, like, how they're all the same and everything like that. You know what I mean? Prince Trystane? Chat? Not gonna lie, didn't care too much for him. King? Not gonna lie, didn't care too much for him, especially the way he died. Euron, I mean, he had an impact on the show. Didn't care too much for his character. I mean, his fight with Jaime was kind of cool. Technically, he didn't kill Jaime. He did have a pretty big impact, bro. I'd probably put him here. Theater lady, she saved Arya. I guess there's that. I don't know why she's in this list, bro. Maybe because of that specific reason, and just because she saved Arya, I'd probably put her here. This is the witch. I mean, what did she do? She essentially killed Khal Drogo, and she delivered Daenerys' baby and told her she couldn't have kids, but lied about it, right? Sam's dad, bro, he was a fucking asshole to him. Quite frankly, I didn't care too much for his character. I feel like he didn't really have a huge impact on the show either. So I would probably put him in F tier, especially because I didn't recognize him. I probably would put him above the Sand Snakes, though. Even above Trystane. Probably, like, right there. Chat, seriously, who is this? Is that automatic F tier? Like, I kind of recognize him, but I don't, bro. We're throwing him F tier. If it's taking you guys that long to figure out who it is, that's F tier. Oh, yes, this is the guy from the Hound. That's right. Bro, I fucked with this guy. He wasn't around long. I feel like he had a huge impact on the Hound storyline, which in turn had an impact on our story. I liked this character while he was around. I'd probably throw him somewhere in here. I mean, even probably above. I'd probably throw him here, bro. I like this character, but I feel like he didn't have a huge impact on the show necessarily. Oh, yeah, Master of the Citadel. Okay, the guy that was with Sam. Again, not necessarily a huge impact on the show. He was just kind of around with Sam, and that was pretty much it. So I'd probably throw him, like... Again, he's like kind of like a Gilly character, I feel like. Like, I like this character, but he didn't really do much. You know what I mean? Probably throw him right there. All right, chat. Now we're getting to some of the fucking juice. We're getting to some of the juice, chat. The Hound, bro. The Hound, one of my fucking favorite characters in the show. One of my favorite character arcs in the show, bro. Obviously, started out bad. I feel like he started off bad and kind of misunderstood. And then not only as we learned to know him, but the characters in the show got to know him, bro. And I feel like he had an amazing character arc, bro. Like, his fucking arc from start to finish, just from where he started at to where he ended up, the way he went out, fucking fantastic. This motherfucker, S tier. No questions asked. Sam. I fuck with Sam. He was a great friend to, to Jon. I feel like he had a big impact on the story. He killed the first White Walker and everything like that. I would probably throw Sam. I mean, Sam really did have a big impact on the story, right? Like, think about how many times he talked with, he talked to Bran that one time on the way back to Castle Black, or on the way when Bran was on the way outside the wall. He killed the first fucking White Walker, the fucking dragon glass shit. Like, I gotta throw Sam at least in the A column. Maybe here, I'd say. I'd probably put Sam above these three, man. Like, Sam, not only like did he have that huge impact on the story like these characters, but I also really liked Sam's character, man. You know what I mean? I did. Like, Sam, bro, think about how much shit Sam did. He was the one who found out about the mountain of dragonglass. He killed the first White Walker. You know what I mean? Like, he did a fucking lot, bro. And not only that, but I just liked his character, you know? He saved Ser Jorah from the grayscale. I don't know, man. Tyrion, you guys already know how I feel about Tyrion. Now, I will say, yes, the writing for Tyrion did get kind of shitty post fucking, post killing Tywin, essentially. But I still really liked Tyrion's character. He was the first Lannister I liked. I will say, again, the writing post killing Tywin for him, I didn't like him as much. I still liked him, just not as much. I will say pre-killing Tywin, S tier for me. Post-killing Tywin, probably B tier. So probably throw him toward the top of A tier. I'd probably throw him right there, bro. I'd throw him at the top of A tier. I feel like they fucked him up toward the end a little bit. I fuck with him. That's A+, maybe S-, but if this was fucking pre-killing Tywin, he would be S tier. But I feel like post-killing Tywin, they kind of fucked this character up a little bit. And they fucked it up for too long. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it was just one season. Like, that was like 2 to 3 seasons. The trial scene was fucking fantastic, bro. That's what I'm saying. That shit was S tier. And that's why he's at the top of A. But I feel like there was just no moments post-killing Tywin that I was just like, holy shit, this is insane from Tyrion. Like, oh my god, this is a crazy ass dialogue moment, or oh my god, this is some 5-head shit. Like, I feel like none of that happened. Bronn, dude, how long has this dude been around? Season 2? Season 2? Season 1? Season 2? Season 1? Dude's been around for so fucking long, man. You guys know I really fucked with his character. The only time I didn't like Bronn's character is literally like that last scene. And I know some people, they have different opinions on it, and that's perfectly fine. Season 1, okay. It's perfectly fine, but I feel like that last scene where they brought him in with Tyrion and Jaime, I feel like he was not himself. I get like everyone's like, oh, he's a sellsword at the end of the day. He's going to do what he wants. He didn't kill him and stuff. But like, bro, even if he's coming there to tell him like, Cersei did this and I want a better offer, like I feel like he's done that before, come to them like, are you going to beat the offer? And he's done it in like a friendly way. Like, how many times did this motherfucker help Tyrion and stuff? I feel like that was the only moment I feel like they fucked up the writing for him. But I fuck with him, man. You guys know I like his character. He's been around for a long ass time. He's had a big impact on the show. He's had a big impact on the main storyline. I would probably put him right here. Varys, bro. Varys, dude. I liked his character throughout the show. I will say toward the end, I was like, but I liked his character throughout the show, man. I was sad for how he went out, but I like his character throughout the show. I feel like he had a big impact throughout the show. I feel like he jumped ship a lot. Like, how many people did, how many different fucking kings or queens did he support throughout the show, man? Can we fucking count? Like, goddamn. But I fuck with him. He had a big impact on the show. And I feel like I couldn't put him anywhere else than right up with Littlefinger. The question is, I feel like I put him below Littlefinger. I feel like I put him right around there, man. Cersei's fucking character, as much as I hate to say it, bro, you guys know, motherfucker's a bitch. Motherfucker's evil. Motherfucker's cruel. But she is literally, talk about fucking impact on the show, bro. Like, as much as I fucking hate her, she's just like, she's like the Palpatine. I hate the motherfucker, but goddamn, bro, I cannot put her below S tier. And yes, I put the Hound above her, bro, because I fuck with the Hound heavy. But I can't put her anywhere other than S tier, bro. Cersei, like, come on, dude. If you're doing this based off like impact on the show and shit, bro, Cersei literally was in the fucking thick of things 24/7 for the show, bro. 24/7. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot put her anywhere other than S tier. Like, yeah, I hate the fucking character. Props to the actor for playing the character so well. But goddamn, I can't put her anywhere other than S tier. Hodor, come on, man. Like, my man, I feel like I gotta put him in S tier, chat. Like, people might think it's a little bit of a troll, but like, I feel like I gotta put him toward S tier. Maybe not in S, maybe A tier. Dude, I mean, like, he's a fan favorite and everything, and his story's crazy, and like, I know he saved Bran, and without him, Bran would have died, and you know, all this shit would have never fucking happened. But maybe not in S tier, but definitely like A tier, bro. Definitely in fucking A tier, man. I'd probably put him right here, man. I don't think I put him above these three, but I put him here, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Hodor, but like, I don't think I can put him above these characters. I don't think I can put him in the same column as these characters, but I fuck with Hodor, man. Sir Davos, bro. Now, you guys might not agree with me on this call. Sir Davos was one of my favorite fucking characters in the show, man. I love Sir Davos, bro. He was a fantastic character, man. He was like a breath of fresh air. He was another one of those characters that, like, there was never a fucking time in the show where Sir Davos was there and he was trying to do something for his own personal gain, I feel like. You know what I mean? He was around for so long. I love this character, man. I thought he was fucking great. He had a massive impact on the fucking show, from being with fucking Stannis to being with fucking Jon. You know, like, he's one of my favorite characters, bro. I gotta throw him in the S tier, man. I fuck with Sir Davos. He's definitely S minus. I don't know if I can throw him above Tyrion. I'd probably throw him A. Jaime's character arc, man, I hated the fuck out of him at the start, and then the moment I started to like his character is when we heard that story he told Brienne, you know, about the Kingslayer and whatnot, you know, and throughout the show after that, I started liking more and more and more and more and more, and quite frankly, even up to the end, granted, while I wish he didn't go back for Cersei, I understand why he did. You know, you love somebody for that long, they have your unborn baby inside of them, and you know they're gonna die. Of course you're going to go back for him. Did they waste, you know, some character development? A little bit, but you also got to think, bro, this dude's loved her literally since birth. How old are they? Probably 30s or 40s. You know, you don't stop caring for somebody that you've cared for 30 or 40 years just like that, especially when they have your unborn baby in them. So, granted, while I am sad he made the choice to go back to her, I get why he did it. I got to throw Jaime in S tier, bro. I really do. Probably above the Hound too, just because of the fact that he had such a big impact on the story. Don't get me wrong, I love the Hound. His character fucking arc was amazing, but Jaime's impact on the story was bigger than the Hound's. Grey Worm, loyal as fuck, been with Daenerys since the start. Dude was amazing fighter. I felt so bad for Grey Worm in the end, man. He low-key lost everybody, you know what I mean, that he cared about, essentially. I mean, I know he had his, you know, fighters alongside of him, his soldiers, his brothers, so to speak. But he lost Missandei and Daenerys, man, in the end. And I'm assuming, you know, when he went to the island of Noth, he was going there to protect them, because Missandei said they couldn't fight for themselves. You know what I mean? But I also feel like he was just, he was like a main character, but he was like a main side character. Can't throw him in S. Can't throw him in A. But I can definitely throw him in the B column. Probably right above Brienne. And maybe above Bronn. I really liked Grey Worm's character, man. I really liked Grey Worm's character, bro. Oh, I think I'd throw him high B. I think I'd throw him high B. I really liked Grey Worm's character, bro. I did. Tormund! Tormund, bro. Literally fucking amazing character, dude. I don't like... I fucking love Tormund's character, bro. I really do. He obviously had a big impact on the story with Jon, the wildling story and everything like that, man. Tormund is a fucking savage, bro. And his shit going on with Brienne throughout the seasons was funny. The jokes he made was funny throughout the seasons. Like, he was a fucking good comedy piece to fit into the show, because I feel like for a universe like this, it's kind of hard to have certain comedy in there, and I feel like he was a good breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? I really, really fucking do. Granted, I feel like I can't put him in S tier. As much as, dude, if we're, again, you know, we're basing this off other stuff. He was one of my favorite characters, but I can't put him in S tier. I feel like he's going to have to fit in B tier as well. I feel like he's going to have to fit in B tier as well. I'd probably put him at the top of B tier, bro. I really liked Tormund's character. Bro. I fucking loved him, and his fucking relationship he had with Jon and everything like that. You know, he was kind of like the new leader of the wildlings too, bro. I feel like he had a big impact on the show. I loved his character, man. I really, really did. We'll save these two for last. I mean, everybody knows where they're going, but it's a matter of where in that category. You know what I'm saying? Robb, bro, Robb's character, man. I was like shocked as fuck, dude. Like, I think Robb's character death, I mean, the Red Wedding, let's be real, was the most shocking event in the show, I think. But Robb's character death, like, hit me hard, bro. I think that was the first moment in the show I was like, holy fuck, we're doing this. You know what I mean? But, like, his character when he was around was dope as fuck. You know, it was his first war. He was winning the battles and everything like that. Granted, he did fuck it up by getting married and everything like that. I feel like he was a dope character, man. And I wish he was around for longer, you know? I feel like he had a good impact on the show. But I do wish he was around for a lot longer, man. And it sucks that he wasn't. But I would probably throw him... I'd probably throw him in here. Probably right below Ramsay. Ned was a fucking big death too, man. I guess Ned really was the first, like, big death. I was like, holy fuck. Yeah, I think so. Episode 9 when they cut him off, man. Like, holy shit. I fuck with Ned so much. I love him. Dope ass character. I miss him. It sucks that he died early on like that, but I think I gotta throw him S tier, bro. I fuck with Ned, bro. I mean, counting flashbacks and shit like that too, you know, adding to the impact of the show. I fuck with him. I gotta throw him S tier. You know what I mean? I got to. It's fucking Ned, bro. Now, here's where we get to the interesting part. Ladies and gentlemen, the last two on the list, aunt and uncle. Or not aunt and uncle, aunt and nephew. We'll start out with Jon. Matter of fact, yeah, we'll start out with Jon. Ladies and gentlemen, no fucking question asked. If you put Jon anywhere else on this fucking list, I don't know what show you watched, to be honest. I have no idea what show you watched if you put Jon anywhere else on this list. I really don't. Jon, best fucking character in the entire show. Hands down. Best character arc, best character moments. Like, Jon had every fucking thing, bro. Huge impact on the story. Amazing fucking character. Amazing fucking fight scenes. Amazing fucking dialogue. Ending, not bad. Not the best. But I feel like Jon is the best character in this fucking show, period. I feel like it's like not even a question, man. Jon is my favorite character in the show, hands down. I feel like out of all the characters in this entire show, Jon has the biggest impact on it Like, it's just Jon, plain and simple. You know what I mean? Plain and simple. Now for Daenerys, this might be a hot take in multiple ways. Chat, I want to see where you, before we finish up this tier list and get the last ranking, where would you guys put Daenerys on this tier list? No troll shit. No troll shit. Where would you guys put Daenerys on this tier list? Out of curiosity. I know where I'm putting her. I want to see where you guys would put her. C? Oh no. What the fuck? F? B? D? What the fuck? Yo, y'all are some fucking haters. Okay, now we're getting some serious answers. High A, S, high S, B. Bro, come on, man. Y'all are some fucking haters, bro. 100%. I knew my top 3 in this shit before I even started it. I'm pretty sure I told some people in it in the Discord even. Fucking Jon, number 1 character in the show. Arya, number 2 character in the show. Daenerys, number 3 character in the show. For me, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I would fucking put Daenerys, bro. As far as impact on the show, dude, she's literally just like Jon, one of the main storylines in the fucking show. She is essentially the fucking show, damn near. You know what I mean? As far as the writing goes, yeah, they rushed the fuck out of it in this last bit, but I feel like there was definitely foreshadowing there for her to turn. I feel like there was reason there for her to turn, and for people that say there wasn't, or people that say, oh, other people lost stuff too and this and that, bro, y'all are being some fucking haters, dude. Like, people, like, all I'm gonna say, I understand why she did what she did. I fuck with her character. I fuck with the show. She's definitely my 3rd favorite. Jon, hands down, no, it's not even a contest. Jon is definitely my favorite character in the fucking show. Arya, 2nd favorite, then Daenerys. But that is my tier list, ladies and gentlemen. I know some is probably, a little bit questionable for y'all, but as far as like impact on the show and how much I like the characters, is probably where I would rank everybody, man. Again, if we were doing this just based off how much I like characters, be completely different. But holy fuck, man. This would probably be my tier list, man. I enjoyed Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was fucking amazing. And it's going to be fucking missed, man. But if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below what your guys' tier list look like, man. Appreciate all you guys watching. And I'll see you in the next one.